lot of things that frustrate me about this whole social boundary thing, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with one of them being when you are at the grocery store. I feel like me and Ed have a lot of problems at the grocery store.
Here we go.
Fun. When you're at the grocery store or anywhere and you're in line and you've got all your stuff up there and they're checking the stuff out or whatever, and you've got this person behind you and their cart is up your butt and they're like pushing you out of the way, but the belt is completely full of your stuff, and they're putting their stuff on top of your stuff and then looking at you like you're in their way, but yet you waited your turn.
Yeah.
So you get up there and you get your stuff in your cart, you're getting ready to pay, and next thing you know, they're standing over top of you. I don't want you looking in my wallet. I don't want you looking at my card pin. I mean, granted, I've got my card on, but nevertheless, I don't know what you're doing. It's just rude.
Now when COVID was happening, when people do that to me, I would start coughing. And then they would back off.
Yeah, people do that a lot, and back in the day when people could write checks, that's when they really did it, because they were aggravated that you were writing a check, especially when we started to kind of switch over to credit, and people were still writing checks. It was like a passive aggressive thing. People would just kind of move up and like, come on, buddy, write the check and get out of here. And I think that's it can be a little frustrating. So, but one of mine is actually with the grocery store, and that is when I am going down. It's like roads. When you're going down an aisle and then you hit that main aisle, the person that's coming down the small aisle should stop and look both ways. But I see people come out in front of me, and they don't even. This is the weird thing, and I was talking to a guy the other day because he actually stopped and let me go. I said, back in the day, you would stop and you would actually look to see if there was anybody coming, and then you would take your cart out into the main, the main drag or whatever you want to call it.
It's like a road. It's like a road.
Or the main aisle. Yeah, like a main road.
Yeah.
But what people do now is they just push their cart right out into the main aisle, and they don't even acknowledge you. It's like they're in a bubble, and they're just like, I don't see you. It's like when you're in traffic and somebody will run through a light and they won't even look at you, because they think that if they look at you, it's like they're acknowledging that they're wrong.
Yeah.
So it's very similar.
Or like you're in a cemetery mourning and you park your car in the middle of the road.
Well, but I mean, there's a difference between buying bologna and standing over like your dead wife's grave. I mean,
we don't know if it could have been like his great grandma. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, if you can justify it, go ahead. That's fine.
Yeah, but have you ever seen someone like they push their cart out in the main aisle, and it's almost like a test? Like, well, someone rams into it, I know that someone's coming. Like, they'll slowly push it out, and they'll see it, and then they'll go all the way out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of things happen in the store. So, you got anything else, Solomon?
Well, I like I said, I went to a lot of casinos this week, and I saw a lot of social boundaries. Being broken. Like this big dude thought he was in his living room eating a plate of cheese, which I didn't know. I didn't know you could get plates of cheese brought to you through the slot machines, but apparently this dude did, and he unbuttons his pants while he's still playing the slot machines, and I'm just like, dude, you are not in your living room. What is going on?
The Al Bundy of casinos.
But like Candice said, I didn't really think of it. What would you say about people that goes to casinos? Not majority of them. Because
everyone.
I don't want to. I want to loop everyone into this. But
no, when we were talking, I don't remember exactly what it was that you were saying, but there are a lot of people when I've been in the casinos and stuff that I've seen, and people that I have grown up around and things that have gambling addictions, and it's like any other addiction. It's tunnel vision.
Yeah.
They're driven to that purpose, and they're getting high off of it, I guess. to say.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never had a gambling thing, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's almost the same thing. So they're not paying attention. They do not care. Even if they are paying attention, they don't care about what's going on with you. They're just going for that money. They're going for the whole, the gambling thing. So
Yeah.
it's kind of, I guess, the same as someone who is addicted to drugs or alcohol or something. And sometimes you've got people in the casinos addicted to drugs and alcohol and gambling. So
Yes. Yes.
Well, I saw the story a couple of months ago about people were like wearing diapers at their at the what do you call it, the slot machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they were like wearing diapers at certain locations because they were hard to get back to, and they couldn't go to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, this is a real problem because I mean I'll go every once in a while and I'll spend like maybe $20 or something,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a diaper and I'm not sitting there for like 10 hours. That's not happening. So I don't really understand it. So that would be a violation of the social norm. I don't think you should be wearing a diaper so you can gamble more. That's
No.
just me. But you know what? I mean, we can debate about that some other time.
This guy was sitting next to me, and he struck it rich. He got a bonus game, and I think I saw it on the screen. It was like $600 that he won or whatever. And he tells his friend that was sitting next to him, he's like, "The wife ain't gonna kill me this week now." I'm thinking, my God, man, you need to leave. I mean, because my wife and me, when we go to the casino, we always just have like, I think we just set like a set limit of money that we have in our pockets, and then once that money's gone, we leave. We don't go to get our credit cards. We don't bring out because
yeah, we have kind of a thing where we have the money that we bring, and then money that we win goes into the other pocket.
Yep.
And then once that right pocket is empty, we're done.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes my wife will borrow like $10 or something going out the door.
Sure.
But yeah,
you
gotta put a stop to it. Because I could see where it would be addictive. Like if I had more money, I could definitely see where that would be addictive. But I got things to do, so
see,
I couldn't spend all day in the casino.
See, I have family members that like to do the do the slots a little bit, but they can be now. I don't think any of them have like gambling issues, but they can sit for like 3 or 4 hours. After an hour and a half, maybe even an hour, I get bored. I'm just like, I'm ready to go. I don't even care if I'm winning. It's just like, okay, I'm done because all the bells, whistles, the cigarette smoke. I'm just like,
Yeah. Yep.
So,
all right, Candice, you got anything else?
Yeah, I got a lot, but we don't have that much time. I guess one of the other things that frustrates the crap out of me is when you're trying to get in your vehicle and someone either pulls in and knows that you're trying to get in your vehicle, or you're getting ready to get out of your vehicle and someone whips in, looks over at you, sees you opening your door, and just bangs their door into you and looks at you throwing their hands up like, whoa, what's going on? It's like, no. I was here a good 5 minutes before you with my old butt trying to roll out of the car, and then you just come buzzing in here. It's frustrating.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you ever had somebody where you're going through and it's a pull through, and you're like, oh yes, a pull through. Where you get, and right where you get ready to pull through, someone just whips right in. I was like, and you can't get mad at them because I mean, they have every right to the to the park space too.
No, but it is frustrating when there's like 5 spaces on each side of them, but they pick that one.
Yes.
It's like you did that on purpose.
Yes.
But they didn't.
I'd say my biggest social boundary thing, and I don't understand why people do it, is like you said, if you have like an entire parking lot to yourself that's empty, or a movie theater, or a urinal in the bathroom, someone that will skip all the urinals or skip all the seats and go right to where you're at. That's happened to me more than I'm like, really? Why are you? So
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it got to the point now in movie theaters, I'll actually buy another seat just so no one sits next to me.
Yeah. I remember going on like lunch break, and you go to a big open parking lot, and maybe you find some trees or whatever, and it never fails. Like somebody will pull up right beside you, and it's like,
yes.
seriously, I don't want to look over and see you just eating this big hamburger and having it leak down your face. I want to have some quiet, and it's like I can feel their energy next to me.
Yes.
So I end up moving because I don't want to look at you.
Now, would it be wrong in that situation to back your car out, turn it sideways, like
And
where
hit
your face? No, that hit them, but like you're facing right at them in your car.
And just sit there.
Yeah. You're just sitting there looking at them while you eat your hamburger.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, you made this uncomfortable. This is on you. Now, to go back to the guy at the cemetery, would it have been wrong? Would it have been wrong for me to get out of my car and go over to his grave and just stand there and be like, "Well, I thought since you blocked the roadway, I could just you wanted me to come over and visit you at your grave to see."
You could have. Maybe you could have went over there and held him. Giving him a little hug, rubbed his back a little bit. Like, it's okay, buddy.
Bring it in, buddy. Come
It's
on.
gonna be okay.
Give me a hug. Bring it on in.
Yeah. My car's going to run out of gas here soon, so we're going to have plenty of time to mourn. Let's just sit here. Yeah, let's sit here. I got a sandwich in the car. So, yeah. Oh, gosh.
All right, anyway.
Well, yeah. So, I saw, let's see, the other day, oh gosh, I see so many weird things. Yeah, the thing that I saw the other day was and I think everybody sees this, it's the trance people, the people that are in a trance. It's like they're on their phone.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not just they're on their phone, but they can actually operate. It's like when you start driving and you go kind of on autopilot.
Yeah.
But my daughters are 5 years old, and I have to tell them now, you have to watch out for people because they're not watching out for you. So when you see an adult, you have to watch out because they'll just run right over you because they're not paying attention anymore.
Yeah.
And I saw this girl, she was probably in her 20s, and she's just walking along, and she's got like pajama pants and slippers on, and she's just in her phone, and she's walking, and she literally almost walks completely over top of my daughter. And I'm just watching, and I'm like, she has no idea that anybody's there. And it's just, it's happening more and more. And I think it goes along with the whole, pulling the cart out into the main aisle and just all these different things. Like, people are just in their own little bubble and they're not paying attention. Yeah. And I think that's why you're seeing so many things kind of break down and social norms are not being adhered to or whatever. So
I agree with that. Yes.
But yeah, we're living in some weird times.
Yes. Throw some social bricks at them, and there you go.
Yeah.
That's going to be the thumbnail this week. Candice, I need you to draw me throwing bricks at people.
Oh, do I get to write something different on each brick?
Yes.
Well, no, you have to have him throwing it at a man that is standing over a grave site.
Yes.
I just don't know in good conscience if I could even do that. You can't bring me into this. Cartoon or not.
Oh, gosh.
Part of it.
I want my parking space.
No, not parking space.
I just want to get by.
I just want to get by. I want to get on with my own life.
The person in the ground didn't have that opportunity, Solomon.
Hey, they're no longer here. We've moved on. Now we're in this reality. Let's
jeez.
And on that note,
wow.
And on that note, I think we should just end it.
Yeah, I think we should cut that out.
No, I'm keeping it in. I'm keeping it in. I'm keeping it in. That's my social brick at someone.
Well, thank you for listening to the Lightatnight Podcast.